Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to our English class. So before we start with our lesson, you should have with you your materials. First is your book. Next is your pen or any writing pen can do. And of course, your notebook in case you wanted to jot down notes. Now, do you still remember our last story? The last story we've read? Okay, very good. It is entitled Treasure Island. Okay, so please open now your books on page 300 to 309. So these are our objectives for today. First is reread the novel Treasure Island. Second is evaluate literature as an instrument to express and resolve conflicts. Since we already have this story, I'll just give you a brief recall of the chronological events of this story. I hope you will still remember the two main and important characters in the story. It is the author herself and her beloved father. So, in this story, Thomas tells about how her father was able to get a Fulbright grant. Fulbright means this is a scholarship. He thought he did not stand a chance, since the grants usually went to the sons of rich families, but he took the exam nonetheless and passed. He was accepted to Texas through the grant or through the scholarship, but the letter did not reach him until a month after it was supposed to, meaning he was a week late for the date he was supposed to arrive in America. Now, after receiving the letter, another problem occurs. He did not have a passport, so he headed to Tehran in order to obtain one. But since his certificate was missing, he was unable to get one easily. He ended up staying in Tehran for 25 days in an effort to get the passport. By the time he was able to get to Texas, he had missed 35 days of his 40-day orientation. So once the school began, Kazem did not do much offer than study. He did not speak English, and he missed most of the orientation, so it was difficult to make friends. He decided to ask the Fulbright office for a transfer to a livelier campus since he was lonely, but rather than grant his request, they assigned him an American host who was supposed to show him around. After that, the next person who showed him around was a professor who invited him to Princeton for Easter to meet a professor there. That professor was Albert Einstein, confirming Kazim's belief that anything was possible in America. So, what now is the importance of this story to the author's life? So, remember that Kazim is the father of the author herself. Now, this is an important note from this story. Kazim's Fulbright grant or Fulbright scholarship is essential or important to Fairuz's life, for if he had not studied in America, it is possible for the family never would have moved there. So in this story, she or the author shows how her appreciation or how she appreciates the hard work and effort of her father he put in to get the scholarship grant. So, this is the brief recall of the events of this story. Now, I want you to have your notebook with you and answer this. How would Kazem's treasure impact the course of his life? Now, how about you? Do you have any unforgettable experiences about your father? Try to recall it and let's try to appreciate every effort he exerted or he is still exerting in your life as teenager. So girls, this is all for today. See you in the next lesson. Thank you. Goodbye.